I'm Dara Dietz, and today we're going to talk about juicing and using juicers and all the ways to get the fantastic juice out of the fruits and vegetables into the glass. And then we are going to spend a little time talking about liver flush. The Champion juicer is one that has been around for a long time. I like it. It's powerful. It's a workhorse. It does its job. Things I don't like about it, it has a really small chute. You have to cut pretty much anything that goes into it has to be cut up pretty good. But it makes really good juice. Let's look at how it goes together. I use the 4-cup measure to catch the juice out on the bottom. The juice comes out under here. I use a bigger mixing bowl type contraption to catch the pulp that comes out the end. So you can juice non-stop with this. You don't have to stop and clean up your juicer and then start up again. You can just continue to juice as long as you want. Alright, let's look at how it goes together. It's pretty simple to assemble. It's pretty easy to take off and put on. You twist this around till the pieces have released it, and then it pulls off. This is the push. This is the actual blade. And it's a good idea to put a little olive oil on this just to keep it lubricated. So just put a little olive oil on there, and then you put on your blade. Okay, this is a 3-part piece that is used. This is the screen. It's got little holes in it, and you want to clean this and wash this with a nice little fruit brush to get all the little particles out every time you use it. The screen goes on there, and then you just slide the holder over the screen. And there's a little magnet here. If this isn't attached correctly, the machine won't work. So that little magnet's important. You just put it on there. This is a new set. You can buy, when your sets get old, you can buy all the pieces. Amazon has them. They sell everything independently, so you can buy every single part that goes on this independently and refresh your juicer as needed. These are fairly new parts, and they're a little tough, but the moving in and out of them is not normally, once they get broken in a little bit, it will not be such a tight squeeze. Okay, you put your juice, my 4-cup juicer under there, the juice catcher in the front, and then we're just going to juice a couple of apples. Okay, that was 3 apples. We have about 12 ounces of juice that came out of 3 apples, and pulp goes in here, as you saw. That is the Champion. Now I'm going to show you why I love my Breville. This is the Breville. It comes with its juice container. It is centrifugal in the sense that you have a spinning bucket in here. Let's pull that off so I can show you. This is the blade. It's in here. And the holder. And the blade just fits right on top of the juicer. The pulp holder does have to be emptied. It is not continuous. I usually line this with a an old plastic bag that you get from the store. This really saves on cleanup. You just put the little bag in there and then slip that under the back and put the top on, clamp it into place, and your chute. Now what I did not show you, this is a big chute. It's 3 inches across. With this one, there's no cutting regular size apples. As you can see, they just pop right in there. All right, it has it has a low and a high setting. You want to use the low setting for things that are soft like tomatoes, if you peel your citrus fruits and put them in, different things like that where it's a very soft skin. For harder things such as apples, carrots, and most of your veggies and fruits, you would go on high. So we'll just turn it on. Isn't that wonderful and easy? That was 7 apples, no cutting, no problem. All right, to continue, we're now going to talk a little bit about juicing the citrus. If you ever do a kidney flush, you will be juicing lots and lots of limes and lemons. All right, I have used all different kinds of juicers for juicing the citrus, and my favorite are these that I found on Amazon. They work so well, and they even have one that's bigger, intended for oranges. This is kind of a go between the automatic one. If you've got a good automatic one, for just a little bit of oranges, this isn't too bad. But this works really well. You need, when you're doing the big kidney flush, the ultimate kidney flush routine, you need 10 ounces of lemon juice and 10 ounces of fresh squeezed lime juice, which can be a nightmare to make. That's like the sticking point. You're also going to need 10 ounces of apple cider vinegar. So finding a good way to juice your lemons and limes is very, very important. All right. First thing that you do when you're juicing a lime or a lemon is you roll it. This is going to allow it to get really juicy inside, so you actually get a little more juice out of it. And you're going to feel it kind of plumping up on you as you do it. It feels a little softer and it has a little more give. Once you've rolled it and you've gotten it all nice and juicy in there, go ahead and slice it in half. And you just put it inside your handy dandy little juicer there. I usually put my hand over the top just to keep anything from squirting up. And it just works beautifully to get the juice out. And then we are going to juice our lime. And I know some people will peel the lemons and put them through your juicer, and that's just fine. I'll tell you this right now, peeling a lime is not something you want to take on. It is, the key limes, their skin is just so thin and difficult to work with. And that is one of the easiest ways I have seen for juicing lemons and limes. Works beautifully, and that is probably enough to do basic hot lemonade. I want to demonstrate today how you do your daily liver flush routine. When you are doing the detoxing liver flush, this is done, the liver flush is done 3 times a day when you're doing the actual detoxing of the liver. The liver flush daily routine that is a week-long process. So for 5 days you're going to be juice fasting in most cases, and you're going to be doing 3 liver flushes a day. On Monday, you are going to do it's a 16-ounce drink that you will be making up. And on Monday, you're going to be doing 2 ounces of olive oil, a piece of ginger about the size of your thumb, about this much ginger on Monday, and maybe 3 or 4 nice sized pieces of garlic. I usually go with 4 pieces. Okay, some people will have it cut down a little bit less. I will show you in a moment why I go a little generous with it. What we're going to do is we are actually going to make the liver flush, except for the oil, right through the Granny Smiths or the Golden Delicious apples. Those juice the best, I think. So let's go ahead and we're going to do 16 ounces of juice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make our daily liver flush, the one that you would use. Monday's liver flush is going to be a 16-ounce drink. It's going to have 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here, a piece of ginger about the size of your thumb. It's a little fat, but it works. And I'm going to use 4 pieces of garlic. Anywhere from 2 to 4 pieces will work for Monday. All right. We're going to go ahead and juice the apples, and I'm going to be putting these through and juicing them with the apples so that they all go through the juicer together. I can smell the garlic and the ginger in that. That is very nice smelling. A little better than 16 ounces of juice here. Let's just put that in here, and it'll be a little foamy. And you can make up all 3 of them at one time in the morning if you want to. So if you were going to do that, you would be doing 3 pieces of ginger, 12 pieces of garlic for Monday, and then enough apple juice to make for 3 liver flush drinks. 2 tablespoons of this. Okay, that is your liver flush. That's all there is to making it. Let's see. You can either shake it up or stir it up. This is an actual shaker glass, and one thing that is happening on it is there's foam on the top. So I'm going to pull the foam off, and that's going to make a little room for a little more juice. If you let it set in the pitcher for a few minutes before you go to pour it, you'll see some separation happening. And when you pour it out, the juice that comes out is clear. It comes from the bottom. So that's one way to avoid getting all the foam on the top. Just let it set for like 5 minutes, and then the foam will have hardened on the top. Okay. And no, the oil went below the foam. So the oil stayed in my cup. All right, that is your liver flush for Monday. I personally think it's good. All right. Now let's talk about the rest of the week. On Tuesday, you're going to repeat this process, but you're going to do 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 8 pieces of garlic, okay, and 2 pieces of ginger about the size of your thumb. So that is Tuesday's drink. On Wednesday, you're going to double that again. Wednesday is a tough day, and you do it 3 times in the day. So on Wednesday, you're going to do 10 to 15 pieces of garlic put through there. It is a tough drink to drink, but you're building up each day. So Monday is the lightest. Tuesday, you double what you do on Monday. Wednesday, you double what you do on Tuesday. So you're looking at 8 tablespoons of olive oil, which is 4 ounces of olive oil. There's 2 tablespoons to an ounce. So you're looking at 4 ounces of olive oil, 10 to 15 cloves of garlic, and that's all going to be in a 16-ounce juice, and you do that 3 times. Then on Thursday, you go back to what you did on Tuesday, and on Friday, you go back to what you did on Monday. So you step it up and you step it down. And that is the liver flush for the week of liver flushing. And of course, during the day, you are using your detox formula every 3 hours and your LP formula every 3 hours. A half hour to 45 minutes after you drink your liver flush drink, you are going to consume 16 ounces of detox tea in 2 8-ounce portions, with a little shot glass on the side of your detox tea, of your detox formula, in a swallow or so of the tea. And the reason you put it in a little shot glass is because it tastes terrible. It's the worst tasting thing you'll ever put in your mouth on purpose. Okay? So you shoot that back, and then you drink your 8 ounces of tea, and then you shoot back your LP formula and you drink your 8 ounces of tea. And no, it doesn't really matter which way you do it. You can do the LP first and the detox second. That does not matter. Just drink, get one down, drink your tea, shoot the other one down, drink your second cup of tea, and you're done with your liver flush. So it's 16 ounces of the detox tea with your 2 shot glasses, consumed a half hour to 45 minutes after you take your liver flush drink. And that's done 3 times in the day during the week when you are doing your active liver flush. This is not an ELF now. This is the detoxing liver flushing program. Your week of liver flushing is the heart to a strong detoxing program. You will not get well. You will not get the disease out of your body if you do not do a good, strong liver flush. The ELF that we talk about on a regular basis is just a way of clearing the liver. That is just emptying that internal vacuum cleaner bag. It is not a detox in and of itself. This week of liver flushing is the actual liver flushing detox program. And this will need to be done every other week when you are doing a strong Incurables program. When you are trying to clear an issue from your body, you will want to do a week of liver flushing followed by a week of kidney flushing. This has been discussed, and I've got several videos on it. Today was just primarily to demonstrate how you put it together. You all take care, have a great rest of your week, and we will meet next time.